Welcome to e-Semplice, where music theory is simplified. This video is on grade 2 triads. We shall consider examination questions from Muson exam, May 2020, Muson exam, November 2022, For excellence in writing triads, a good knowledge of the key signatures in grade 2 is important. Complete these bars with the named triads in root position. All are in major keys. Before we solve this question, we need some knowledge on how to decode this particular question. We'll start by looking at degrees of the scale. For example, let's take C major scale. Write out the notes in the scale of C major. We'll have C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Then write the degrees of the scale. Note, triads can be constructed on any degree of the scale. Technical names of the degrees of the scale, because this knowledge will assist us in solving this question. On the previous slide, we established the degrees of the scale. Now, each of those degrees has technical name. The first degree of the scale, whether minor or major, is called tonic. Second degree, supertonic. Third degree, mediant. Fourth degree, subdominant. Fifth degree, dominant. Sixth degree, submediant. Seventh degree, leading note. Now, with this knowledge, we'll be able to resolve the above puzzle. Now, let's start with the first one. The first question is a key of 4 flats, and you are requested to write the dominant triad. All the keys are major keys. Remember, from the first page, I already told you that a good knowledge of all the key signatures in grade 2 will enable you to write triads easily. Now, a key of 4 flat is actually A flat major. Let's go through the normal process. Write out the notes in the scale, add the degree of each of the notes. We are looking for the dominant triad. Remember, triads can be built on any degree of the scale. So for a dominant triad, it means the root will be the 5th degree, which is E flat. That is the note that will be at the base in the root of your triad. Then a third above that, a fifth above that. Stack as usual before you put them on the stave. Now let's write this triad on the stave. E flat, G, and B flat. That's E flat, G, and B flat. Now the next is a key of 3 sharps, and we are requested to write the tonic triad. This will be very easy because we are already very used to tonic triads from grade 1. Now a key of 3 sharps is A major. Remember, all the keys we are working with are major keys. A major, as usual, write out the notes in A major scale, the degrees of the scale. We are looking for the tonic triad. That means tonic is the first degree of the scale. So that is going to be your root. A third above it, a fifth above it. Stack your notes. You have A, C sharp, and E. Let's write them on the stave. That's A, C sharp, and E. Next is supertonic triad. The key is B flat major with 2 flats. As usual, the notes in the scale, the degrees of the scale. We are looking for the supertonic triad, meaning it is the second degree that will be the root. So that's the root. A third above it, a fifth above it. You stack and you have C, E flat, and G. Let's put that on the stave. C first. I choose that C position. You can use the other C position, the first ledger line below the stave. Then E flat and G. Next is submediant triad. There is no key signature accidental, so that suggests C major. The notes in C major scale, the degree of the scale. We are looking for the submediant triad, meaning the 6th degree will be the root. A third above that, a fifth above that. You stack, you have ACE. Let's put that on the stave. A, C, E. The last in this question is leading notes. And the major key from the key signature is D major. As usual, the notes in D major scale, the degrees of the scale. We are looking for the leading notes. That means the 7th degree will be the root. So that's the base note. A third above that is E. A fifth above that is G. As usual, you stack the way it would look on the stave. You have C sharp, E, and G. Let's put that on the stave. That's C sharp, E, and G. Now let's move on to another question. This is from Muson exam November 2022, and the question says, write the tonic triads for the following keys as shown by the key signature. Now here we have a mixture of major and minor keys. Let's do this together. The process is the same. From the key signature, we are asked to first write the major key. And the major key with that key signature is F major. As usual, the normal process denotes in F major the degrees of the scale. All the triads here are tonic, so all the triads are based on the first note of the scale. So here we are going to have F, A, and C. Stack the notes, put it on the stave. You have F, A, then C. The next is also a major key, and the major key with this key signature is D major. Follow the same process. The notes in D major, the degrees of the scale, the tonic triad, so first degree, third degree, fifth degree. Stack, you have D, F sharp, A. Let's put that on the stave. D. I choose that D position. You can use the fourth line also as your D position. Then F sharp, then A. Next is another major key, and a major key with that key signature is B flat major. As usual, go through the process. The tonic triad, first, third, and fifth degree. Stack, you have B flat, D, and F. Put that on the stave. B flat, D, F. Now the next one is a minor key, and a minor key with the signature given, that is no accidentals whatsoever, is A minor, which is the relative minor for C major. As usual, the notes in A minor scale, the degrees of the scale. Now, as a default, as standard practice, the seventh note in a minor scale must be raised when writing triads. If you raise G, you'll have G sharp. It's standard practice when writing triads. Once it is a minor key, please, as a default, raise the seventh degree. It's a tonic triad, so we still do first degree, third degree, fifth degree. Stack the notes. You have A, C, E. Let's put that on the stave. A, C, E. The last on this, another minor key, and the minor key with 1 sharp is E minor. the notes in E minor, the degrees of the scale. This is another minor key. Raise the 7th note. You have D sharp. It's a tonic triad, 1st degree, 3rd degree, 5th degree. Stack the notes, E, G, B. Let's put this on the stave. We have E, G, and B. Very easy to write. Triads indeed are fun. Now here, write. This question is from Muzon, May 2019. Write the following key signatures and complete the bars with the tonic triads. I'm going to give you some time to resolve this. Just follow the process we've been applying. I will give you time and then I'll supply the answers. Take your time. Figure out a major tonic triad. Remember, you are asked to prefix key signatures before your triads. What is the key signature for A major? A major has F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. Have you figured out the tonic triad? Definitely, since it is tonic, it is the tonic note that will be in the root. So the tonic here is A. The 3rd above it will be C sharp, and the 5th above it will be E. Let's put this on the stave. Have A, C sharp, and E. Now for C minor, let's write the key signature for C minor. We have B flat, E flat, and A flat. Take your time, figure out the triad. The answer here is C, E flat, and G. Let's put that on the stave. That's C, E flat, G. Next, E flat major. The key signature for E flat major is B flat, E flat, A flat. Figure out the triad. Triad will be E flat, G, B flat. Let's put that on the stave. E flat, G, B flat. Next is D minor. What is the key signature for D minor? That will be B flat. Figure out the triad. The 3 notes that will form D minor tonic triad will be D, F, and A. Let's put that on the staff. D, F, A. The last but not the least, D major. What is the key signature for D major? F sharp, C sharp. Figure out the triad. The triad will consist of D, F sharp, and A. F sharp and A. Best of luck in your exam. To be notified when new videos are posted for this grade, subscribe to e-Semplice YouTube channel and hit the notification button. Many thanks for watching.